If you want to hear my review of Quad of the Month number 8 for 2020 and find out what's in store for Quad number 9, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, it is the change of season and the change of month from August to September, which means it's time to review the Quad of the Month and introduce the next Quad of the Month. In this case, it's going to be September. So let's start with what happened in August. I ended up getting to this Quad of the Month for August quite late in the month, despite introducing it at the very beginning of the month, and I blame ABH. I did so much with Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows and highlighters for makeup looks that it just kind of crowded out what I had as far as time to film and show you makeup looks. And so I did still manage to do 2 looks with this quad. Let's talk about the look I have on today, and then we can talk about the first look. Today I managed to use all 4 eyeshadows, which I did not think that I would do in a given look, but it just kind of turned out that way. I started off with a beige base on my eye, and then I went into Taboo and used it for the majority of my look. So I went into the crease, I went to the outer lid, I used it as liner on the top and bottom lashes. It is really the foundation of today's look. Then I went into this one, which is Sneeze Me Pink by Touch of Glam, and it shifts 3 different ways, and it's really hard to see sometimes on camera. I think you can see the green there. It does show a little bit on the eye, that it goes from a green to kind of a metallic goldy color to a very hot fuchsia pink. I put it all on my lid from very inner corner to outer lid, and I also repeated on the entire lower lash line and lid. So it is my primary pop of color is that Touch of Glam multi-dimensional eyeshadow. And then I decided to use this one, which is Cleopatra's Crown from Touch of Glam Beauty. And I used that on the very, very inner corner on both eyes, of course. And I did end up using this base booster from BH Cosmetics because it really was not going to stay in the inner corner, and I'm very satisfied. It has not moved since I used the base booster. So really happy about that. And then I had on my brow bone a cream highlighter from Cover FX called Moonlight. And I had it on, and it just felt like it didn't have enough. And I ended up going back into this palette for Bramble, which is from Clionadh Cosmetics, and just dusted Bramble over Moonlight, which is just kind of a silvery cream shadow. And I think it just softened it up a little bit and brought it into the rest of the look. So I'm really happy about that. I have never used a khaki, olivey khaki green on a brow bone highlight. That's a new one for me. Absolutely. And then to round out the look, I think that this lipstick, number 5 in the lip palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I think kind of worked that, kind of rounded out the look, so to speak. And so if you're curious, this is the ABH lip palette. And let me just show you, because I was debating between 2 lipsticks. I was initially going to go into this one, and then I felt like this one was a better match. So I went for that one instead, number 5 instead of number 11, I think. Number 5 instead of number 10, but I think that if I had used number 10, it would have been fine. This is just a little bit more toned down than number 10, and I felt like I have got a lot of color going on. A lot of color. So I did not think I needed more in your face of a lip color as I have right now. So I'm happy with that. So I'm hoping with the description that you can see everything I have on my eyes that you see in the quad. All right. Was this a lot of fun? Yes. And I can see more looks that I could do with this quad. And the first look, because I haven't talked about it all that much, I actually used Bramble in my crease. And I used it in my crease because I had such a good experience using Mantis from the Tiny Marvels palette by Mel Thompson and Sydney Grace. I will put that video there. That first impressions of that palette, it was delightful. There's no other way to say it. So that convinced me that I could do Bramble in my crease and outer lid and outer lower lid as well, because it didn't seem like a lighter green clashed with my green eyes. So I'm really happy about that. And to work the look into a deeper hue, I did use Taboo from Makeup Geek. This is an old style color from them, even though it's very new to me. I went and nabbed whatever of their line they were discontinuing. They were just basically giving it away to just kind of move it out. I bought a lot. And actually, there are still some singles I need to swatch for you, and that is on my to-do list. I put that in the crease, outer lid, outer lower lash line, and it looked really good. And it enabled me as well to offset it with Clionadh's Crown, which is from Touch of Glam Beauty. So these three did a fantastic look, and the Clionadh's Crown on very heavy on the inner lid and then kind of faded out to the very outer lid, I thought looked really good, and I ended up filming at least one other video with that look, and I really liked it. As I was editing, it was really growing on me. I enjoyed the look quite a bit. So I would say that this quad number 8 was quite a success, and I also feel like even though this one has some purple in it, that it was really not overly purple, because I've had a lot of purple in previous quads, and it just felt like a deepening shadow. It didn't feel like it was taking over the look in any way. And I would argue in this look, it looks more like a grayish black than a purple. It just helped me deepen the outer part of my eye and serve as liner. And yeah, I don't feel like this is a purple look. I think it's a fuchsia look because of the Touch of Glam Sneeze Me Pink, but that's about it. So I've reviewed quad number 8, and now you know it's time to talk about quad number 9. I may be surprising you because last year I know I did a fall kind of color quad, and this year I don't feel like it. I've been intrigued by purples and blues and cooler tones for some reason. It's not usually my jam, but I'm expanding my horizons, so to speak. And here is the quad for September. And September is my birthday month, and so I just decided that I was going to put in a bluish purple. I just absolutely wanted a bluish purple, and that is number 3, which is Make It Rain from the 39S by Morphe. Yeah, that is from the 39S. Now let's go back up here. This one was the first one I picked, and that was because it had that kind of baby blue, hopefully you can see the color properly, the kind of baby blue eyeshadow look that I wanted to pair with something a lot deeper and not necessarily what would be expected. And so I thought that pairing this one with this one and or this one would be an interesting effect. And so this one is from Juvia's Place Saharan, and it's the Iman color. Next we have a blue and we have a pink, and this one is also from the 39S, just like this one is, and it is called Pink Prize, and it is a very nice matte pink. So we have two mattes here. This is a shimmer, and then down here it's kind of a topper. I will be doing swatches in a second. And this one is from Cheers to the Beauty from Colored Rain. And it is the Black Butterfly shadow. And so they're all, I would say, very different. Two mattes, those will be similar texture, but three different finishes in this quad today and for the coming month of September. And I think that's kind of cool. So let me just swatch these guys and we will take a look. Okay, so I'll do it on the back of my hand because it's only 4 shadows. So we have Iman from Juvia's Place Saharan, Pink Prize from the 39S by Morphe. And I will double swatch, don't worry about that. That's a very nice bright matte pink. And then we have the Black Butterfly, I think. Oh no, this is the 39S Make It Rain by Morphe. And then we have Black Butterfly from the Cheers to the Beauty by Colored Rain. And this one shears out beautifully, so it can be used as a topper. So that is the first set of swatches, and I'm going to re-swatch for you so you get the full opacity of the colors. And here are the fingers. So let's go back in. Okay, the fingers again. Oh, and here we go, swatch. I was going to show you my arm. That's usually how I swatch, but not during Quad of the Month. Okay, again, Iman from Juvia's Place Saharan. It is a beautiful color, truly is. And it's going to stick on the lid very nicely. And this is Pink Prize by the 39S by Morphe. This is Make It Rain, again by the 39S by Morphe. And Black Butterfly. And that is the Cheers to the Beauty palette that's been discontinued by Colored Rain. And those are the 4 eyeshadows that I will be using for the month of September in my Quad of the Month. Very different, don't you think? Like, they are very different quads. Oh, and here are the fingers again, if you're wanting to see. I love that. So I can see so many combos, right? These 3, these 2, these 2, these 2. There are lots of combinations and I'm really not sure where I'm going to take it. I might even do Black Butterfly. I'll show you the swatch. Black Butterfly as a single shadow smoky eye. That would look so neat as well. Possibly this on the brow bone or inner corner, but this could be a shadow all on its own and do a fantastic look. So yeah, really, really excited. So that is it for my intro. Let me know what you thought of the 2 looks for Quad of the Month number 8. I would love to hear. And if you have any requests for what I do with Quad number 9 for September, please let me know the combos that are of interest to you, and I will definitely take those into consideration as I plan my looks. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.